Movie footage used in the following video is owned entirely by the copyright holders. Captain Thew makes no claim of ownership and uses any footage for the purposes of commentary, criticism, and comedy, all under fair use. Please support filmmakers in the art of filmmaking by watching these films in their entirety on their home media releases or on their respective streaming platforms. What is up, sickos, and welcome back to the Captain Thew channel. If you thought this was going to be another episode of Rough Reels, think again, because today we have an episode of Fresh Flicks. We got a tasty one for you today, because today we are watching The Stuff, released in 1985. The Stuff is about some white, stuff that comes from a quarry in Georgia and then gets packaged up and sold as dessert, until it starts turning everyone that eats it into kind of zombombos a little bit. I mean, already sounds like a great concept. This movie was directed by Larry Cohen, who started his career making blaxploitation films. Can I just say, by the way, that always feels like a weird word to say, blaxploitation, but I know that that's the official, title of the genre. Anyway, he started his career making blaxploitation films in the 70s, like Hell Up in Harlem and Black Caesar, before moving into more horror stuff with The Stuff, The Return to Salem's Lot, the 1993 Body Snatchers, all three Maniac Cop movies, and Uncle Frickin' Sam. But what about The Stuff? Cohen cited this as a bit of a commentary about consumerism, unhealthy foods, and hazardous materials in stores, and just you wait till we get to Jason in the supermarket. This thing was not received very well when it first came out, but thankfully it has since gained cult classic status, and for good reason, honestly. This movie is exactly what you think it is. It is weird, stupid, ridiculous, and a great time. So let's not waste any more time and let's get right into it. And the movie does get right to it. We start in a snowy quarry where this Georgian cowboy finds some white stuff. Well, no, not the snow. This white stuff pulsates and moves around. That's an uncomfortable visual. I don't like that very much. He just picks it right up and starts chowing down. And sir, what is our professional analysis here?
That tastes real good. Tasty. Sweet.
Fantastic. They realize this shit tastes gooder than a bitch, so they could probably sell it and make a fortune.
Here comes the money. Money, 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 money.
Now we're in this kid's room and, okay, all right, there's a title card right there. Didn't see that coming. I was gonna comment on how, this title card is super, plain and white and boring, but then I realized, wait a minute, it's plain and white, just like The Stuff. Anyway, this is Jason, and he's played by Scott Bloom, who has been in some high-quality movies like John Q and Smokin' Aces. And fucking boy, does Jason have a performance lined up for us today, folks. Jason opens up the fridge to find some white stuff, and it's moving around. Oh, jeez. His dad comes in and plays mean 80s dad, but Dad didn't see the white stuff moving around, so go on and get, kid, and I'm gonna go have some white stuff. Or, I guess I can just eat it right out of the package. Dude, you get shot dead in my house for eating that. Are you kidding me? Okay, so they jump cut into a commercial about The Stuff, and the voice that this lady uses in this commercial, I don't like it.
Now I'm a big girl, and I've decided there's something I like better. Much better. It's called The Stuff.
That ain't weird to y'all? Now we're on a boat with some busy businessmen who only want to talk about business. They want to get some insider info on the company that's making the stuff, so they call in Mo Mother Effin' Rutherford.
You know why they call me Mo?
No, why?
Because every time people give me money, I always want more.
He introduces himself to everybody and to their sweaty palms.
Gosh, that's a sweaty palm. That's two sweaty palms. Let me feel. That's another sweaty palm. Yes, sir. Hello, sweaty palms.
He's played by Michael Moriarty, who played Benjamin Stone on the first 4 seasons of Law & Order, as well as, this is not a joke, Harry Potter Sr. in the original Troll movie. And just to, get this out of there, Mike Moriarty's catalog is way bigger than that because he's been acting for over 50 years. Mo also reveals that he bugged all these guys last night in their hotel room, so now he knows all the shit they've been talking about him all day. This guy Mo, he's legit.
I got hoes calling.
I'm just gonna put this right here because I couldn't think of a joke for it. It's just funny by itself.
Sir?
I don't think you're quite as dumb as you appear to be.
No one is as dumb as I appear to be.
Mo makes like Carlos Ulberg and get the check book for the check hook.
When you talk to the FBI, would you tell them this for me?
His jaw.
Broke his jaw. Which one of you said that? Back at Jason's house, fun fact right here, Jason's unnamed brother is played by Brian Bloom, real life brother of Scott Bloom. But here's the thing, you guys, Brian Bloom has a much bigger career than Scott Bloom does. I mean, I'm just gonna read this whole list down the line. Here we go. Brian has played a bunch of different roles on different CSI series. He's been on Oz, As the World Turns, 21 Jump Street, Matlock. He's voiced The Punisher, Adam Strange, done voices for Gravity Falls, TMNT, Call of Duty, Halo 3, Dead Space, Mass Effect 2, Prototype. He's BJ in Wolfenstein, Alex Shepard in Silent Hill Homecoming, and freaking Captain America? Oh my god! And in this movie, he doesn't even have a name. He's just Jason's brother. Like, what? Jason's brother gets some white stuff from the fridge and then...
No! Don't eat that!
Okay, this is what makes this movie so great. That's acting. That is acting, folks. Can we run that back, please?
No! Don't eat that!
That sounded like it was the first time he even read the script. The other thing about Jason too is that so often in this movie they keep like zooming in on his face. It's just very awkward and I don't know why they were doing it. But Jason, he hates that white stuff. Yeah, die, white stuff! Mo checks out a science lab where they can't quite figure out what is in that white stuff. Whoever's distributing it, they appear to be protected by the FDA Statute of Identities rule, which means that they don't have to disclose exactly what is in said white stuff. Mo determines that if they want to really figure out what's in the white stuff, they're just gonna have to steal it. Now we're at a taping of a white stuff commercial, and they're making it all steamy too.
Now I want you to feed each other the stuff, both with nice...
After like so many people in this commercial, Mo finally takes the director, Nicole Kendall, away to talk.
Rutherford?
Mo. My friends call me Mo. They call me Mo because every time they give me something, I always want Mo.
I got hoes.
Mo is putting the moves on her right off the bat, and whoa! He's wearing those boots with that suit. Oh my god. Mo is styling and profiling. No wonder he's got Nicole eating out of the palm of his hand already. Nicole actually is the one who invented the name The Stuff. Mo says that he doesn't want to just hire Nicole. He wants to buy her entire firm and put her in charge of the whole thing. She seems to like this idea.
To me, I want you to cancel my dinner date and I want you to go get me a dress to wear.
My limousine's just outside.
They call me Mo, because y'all think I got a lot of riz, but I always got Mo.
I got hoes.
We cut to a grocery store and, oh my god, there is white stuff everywhere. Oh god, everyone has that white stuff. For reasons you will see later on in this video, this scene in particular was very torturous for me. Jason sees a little kid eating the white stuff and he just fucking snaps, bro.
Hey, give me that! Hey, give me that back!
The mom tries to stop him, but... Oh my god, was that supposed to happen? Oh, what the fuck? And they gave this scene like the most intense music for no reason. Jason goes on a fucking rampage in this store. He is just knocking over any and all white stuff that he sees. I love how when it spills out all over the floor, the rest of the shoppers, they just start scooping it up with their hands off the ground. That's like so fucking disgusting. The rampage continues and now he's got a fucking rake in his hand. Where did he get that? Oh my god. No, not the display pyramid. Oh my god, he's breaking glass now? Somebody stop this kid! It takes 3 grown men to subdue this 12-year-old kid, and now Jason's squirming around sounding like Crazy Ralph.
He's gonna kill you! He's gonna kill you all!
This scene was just... oh my god. Mo meets a guy named Vickers from the FDA. He tested and approved the stuff, but he still won't tell Mo what is in it. And this guy loves it so much he even feeds it to the dog. He suggests that Mo talk to some of the people that were also on the panel, but the problem is, Mo already checked that, and all of those people are either out of the country or dead. Mo walks over to the kitchen, and this guy Vickers is absolutely loaded with that white stuff. Mo leaves with some classified documents and then stops at a stuff shack where people are just lining up out the door for this shit at 2:30 in the morning. Oh my god, like, close, please. Meanwhile, Vickers is getting attacked by Ben the dog, who fucking disconnects the phone line himself and kills Vickers with some white stuff coming out of his mouth. Mo heads down to Stater, Virginia, where the stuff was originally tested and approved, and he finds the town mostly deserted. A suspicious car pulls up, and the gas station guy, he's just really got to get out of there for some reason. Mo checks out the car and... whoa, oh my god, I did not expect there to be a fight scene in this movie, but sure, okay. But like... who the fuck is even that?
You're Chocolate Chip Charlie.
Oh, that's Chocolate Chip Charlie. Who the fuck is Chocolate Chip Charlie? Alright, so it turns out Chocolate Chip Charlie used to be like the dessert king, and then that white stuff came along and drove him not only out of business, but also into homelessness too? Maybe, it's like implied. Now he's investigating that company just like Mo. Chocolate Chip Charlie is played by Garrett Morris, who was actually one of the original cast members of Saturday Night Live. He was on seasons 1 through 5. At 38, he was the oldest cast member when the show debuted in 1975, and to this day, he's currently the oldest surviving cast member. It's a fun fact. They investigate the post office, and this employee, he...
I've eaten already.
Acting. They discover that the entire town has just gotten up and relocated to Midland, Georgia. And they're gonna kidnap this guy?
We hit that sucker over the head.
Oh, well, we can do that.
We throw him in the trunk of the car.
We can do that too.
And we take off.
Okay, but first they need to get through this door. They find the employee dead with his mouth open to a ridiculous degree, and thankfully for them, they've just missed a bunch of white stuff escaping through the window. They exit and immediately start getting chased by some civilians.
Pick a direction.
They have to fight these guys off to... oh, shit! To get in this boat and get away very abruptly. In a completely random scene now, Mo is walking across the street back in the city, and a white stuff vendor radios into a white stuff truck to almost run over Mo with the truck. Jesus Christmas. What is happening? Mo talks to the company guy again, and really I want to point out 2 things out of this scene. Number 1, sometimes Mo just says the most unhinged shit like it's nothing.
I could always kill you.
And number 2, this.
I really would like to leave that to the stuffies.
I'm not going to start calling people that.
Great taste for today. Tastes great every way. Can't get enough of the stuff.
And it even has an earworm of a jingle too. Fuck, this is a losing battle, you guys. Back at Jason's house, he is grounded for life after the whole, well, you know. He goes downstairs and finds that all the food in the fridge has been replaced with, oh no, white stuff! Jason flushes some of that white stuff down the toilet, surely getting the sewer rats and alligators hooked on it now, and then tries to fool his mutant family with a classic shaving cream maneuver. They don't buy it, but it does give Jason enough time to escape and set us up for an 80s movie moment. of classic proportions.
Get in the car.
Who are you?
Oh my God. That is acting, fellas. Can we run that back?
Who are you?
Now, for what it's worth, I will give Jason some credit here. That actually is a reasonable question to ask when a stranger pulls over their car and tells you to get in, okay? So, fair enough. And like, this moment...
Excuse me, sir. I kind of just threw up in your car.
I know.
I'm sorry. I mean,
That's all
I just
right.
ate shaving cream.
Well, everybody has to eat shaving cream once in a while.
Like, what is that? Why is that necessary? Why is that in the movie? I guess they're just bringing this random child along on their dangerous espionage mission. Yeah, sure, why not? Actually, no, we just leave him on the plane. It's fine, it's fine. Mo and Nicole make it over to the White Stuff factory, and just as White Stuff starts flooding the plane, okay, maybe we shouldn't have left the kid on the plane. But don't worry, because Jason escapes and then just hauls ass right into the woods. In the White Stuff factory, they see that white stuff getting packaged up, and... Guys, I'm sorry. The white stuff is farting.
Interesting, Mr. Cassidy, but I think that what we'd really like to see is the room where they put all the ingredients together.
Jason runs all the way to the factory, and then, for reasons that I cannot explain, he gets into one of the big tanker trucks. Not the cabin, but the tank. Kid, what did you think was gonna go in there? The company's booked a hotel for Mo and Nicole to stay at tonight. Surely that can't possibly go wrong. After a White Stuff commercial that features cameos from Abe Vigoda and Clara Peller, aka Sal Tessio from The Godfather and the frickin' Where's the Beef Lady? What? Some white stuff comes out of the pillow and fucking attacks! It fucking face huggers Mo, and then Nicole sets his face on fire to get it off. Oh my God. A random lumberjack runs in, and then he starts getting attacked by the white stuff, and then Mo sets them on fire, and then they get away. They follow the tanker trucks, including the one that Jason's trapped in, all the way back to the quarry, and that's where they find the source of all that white stuff. A big-ass crater in the earth. Mo puts on a yellow suit as a disguise, even with those goddamn boots still on. He starts planting friggin' C4 bombs all around the quarry and then takes out the one guy who suspects anything. They start filling Jason's truck with the white stuff and... oh God, that green screen. Don't worry, dude. No one's gonna notice. Especially not any YouTubers. Was it 41 years later? No one's gonna notice. Mo hears Jason and then just starts throwing down. Kicking ass, stealing the truck, crashing through a barricade, blowing up the bombs, filling in the quarry. Mo's a fucking badass, dude. Nicole is also getting attacked, and then Mo runs over the assailant, and the guy pops like a balloon. This goddamn movie, man. They rescue Jason and then get pulled over, but Mo doesn't think they're gonna get any help from the cops.
There are dozens of them. They're all stuffies.
Alright, whoa, he said it, not me. They distract the cop, and then Mo knocks him out. That just sounded like the overblood hit. Okay, I have to say this. So far, this movie has been incredible. I think part of the reason why, for me at least, is because it felt very like small town, very contained, especially with like the scenes with like Jason and his family, right? But this is where we kind of go off the rails for me. The next place that we go to is a military base led by Colonel Malcolm Gromit Spears, played by Paul Sorvino? Freaking Paul Cicero from Goodfellas? Why does this movie have such a good cast? What is going on? Anyway, there is essentially 23 minutes left in this movie, and this is where they decided to go guns blazing, literally.
What are you, in the army or something?
Why else would... What kind of question is that? They ride up to the White Stuff factory and... Oh. Well, alright then.
I kind of like the sight of blood. Well, this is disgusting.
Uh-huh. The whole gang storms the factory and all the yellow suits run for their lives. Using the power of American pride, they make their way inside.
There is no match for the American boy.
We have never lost a war.
What about Nam, sir?
We lost that war at home, Sonny.
Inside, they find all the yellow suits dead and hollow.
No white stuff in this son of a bitch.
Hey, white stuff! Nicole and Jason break off and they get followed by a massive entity of white stuff. And it's like, it's not that fast, like, you're making this seem harder than it actually is. Also, there's that green screen again. They make it out and the white stuff just erupts from the entire factory, just bursting through the seams here. We very quickly fly to a radio station in Atlanta where they're going to broadcast a warning message about the white stuff. I think I know why we're moving so quickly at this point, but I'll tell you later. Also, this image of all these armed soldiers just piling into these taxis like clown cars, that just makes fun of itself.
Can't get enough of the stuff.
The stuff, the taste that makes you hungry for more.
Get that shit off my station!
At the radio station, Nicole is writing her speech when, wait a minute, is that who I think it is?
Get these stormtroopers out of my way before I'm forced to lay them on the whiff. Get out of the way. Don't you know who I am? I am Chocolate Chip Charlie.
Oh, hell yeah. Charlie wants to join in on the message too.
I will permit this colored man to speak.
What? Bro, it is the 80s. You can't say that. Were people saying that in the 80s?
Charlie, are you all right? What's the matter?
Oh shit, they got Charlie with the white stuff. No, not Charlie. Nicole and Jason get trapped in the recording room with friggin' white stuff Charlie, and then Mo fries all that white stuff and makes it gone for good with some jumper cables, some friggin' cutting the cables and burning them alive, and fucking, this is a horrible green screen again, oh my god. They deliver their broadcast and we watch as the entire white stuff industry goes up in flames. Mo shows back up at the company man's place and they've already got a new idea in mind.
The taste.
The taste? Sorry, bud. There's only one taste that I know of.
You just have to taste me when he's kissing you.
Now, Mo did make sure to bring some friends with him as well. We've got Jason here and we got the Biscuit.
Blicky got the stiffy, got blicky, drum it home 50,
And Jason brought some of that white stuff for these old timers to eat.
So you better eat that if you're gonna eat this.
Eat!
We get some poignant words from Mo.
Are you eating it? Or is it eating you?
And the old farts get a taste of their own medicine as the police arrive. In one final scene, we get an underground white stuff deal with a blink and you miss it cameo from Patrick Dempsey? Yeah, that's right. McDreamy was buying illegal supplies of white stuff in 1985. And just like that, movie over. And that's the stuff. This was a very fun movie. I think about the first hour of this movie is just spectacular, but like I alluded to earlier, after that in the last 25 or so minutes, that's where we kind of fly off the rails a little bit because the movie gets a little too big for its britches with the military stuff. Now, I don't think that's necessarily Larry Cohen's fault here, and I'll tell you why. From my understanding, there was about 30 minutes of footage that they had to cut from his original draft that never saw the light of day until just recently in 2021 when people uncovered this lost footage. That was added back into some Blu-ray releases of the movie, but I'm just simply not using those for this video, so I haven't seen them. Like, remember all those white stuff commercials that they kept like periodically plopping in throughout the movie, like the one with the Where's the Beef lady? Apparently, there was one of those with Brooke Adams in it, you know, Rose from Shockwaves, but that must have been in the cut footage because I have not seen it anywhere. Now for the numbers. This one is going to be a little silly. It is no exaggeration to say that there was a lot of white stuff in this movie, but exactly how many containers of said white stuff were there? Well, I unfortunately counted them up myself. It started out fun, and then we got to the supermarket massacre and the factory scenes, which were not fun anymore. But in total, I counted 2,232 containers of that white stuff, and it probably would have been even more with that 30 extra minutes of cut footage. And with a runtime of 86 minutes in the cut that I watched, that comes out to 1 container of white stuff every 2.3 seconds, or 25.9 containers of white stuff per minute. That's a lot of white stuff. And Jason is going to destroy every single one. Overall, I do think that The Stuff is a really good movie. It's just weird and low budget enough to be funny and memorable, but it's also well made and has themes. Imagine that. I do think that the pacing in the last 20 minutes is going to dock it some points for me, though. So I am going to rate The Stuff 3 containers of white stuff out of 5. Thank you everyone once again for tuning into the Captain Thew channel and to another episode of Fresh Flicks. What did you think of The Stuff? Did it make you hungry? Are you eating it? Or is it eating you? Tell me in the comments below. Now, they call me Mo, because every time I watch a low-budget horror movie, I always want Mo. Peace out, sickos.